Oh no, the bot's offline. No! What? Gonna go make a tweet manually. 1 second, folks. I do believe the bot is asleep. I should have. Fantastic. All right. We are finally up and running, folks. Hello, Internet. How we doing? Doing. Back to the cat tonight. We should be getting Kiva done tonight, because I know what I need to do for the wings. We just have to do a lot of reworking. But I think what's basically going to happen is we're going to scrap the wings as is, rework our attach point to the body, and then build from there. So that's how it is. But first, Soto update. Hey, look, it's the blog for the Akito movie that came out on my birthday. Because Tuesday was my birthday. Yay! Started out with the family, and that was it. I wasn't feeling the greatest. Still a little I think part of it's just because I'm tired. I have not slept well. I think the last couple days I keep waking up earlier than I should and not being able to go back to sleep, so fun times. Anywho, for the Akito movie, we got 2 sets like we saw at the Akito exhibition. So we've got G7. Looks nice. Lots of stickers for all the silver and the yellow. He's got his sword in kind of like the holstered form and then the extended out form. Can do a rider kick. I will note we don't get what we'll see in a minute for G3X and G6 with G7, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Here we got G3X. Looks great from the show. Can salute. Has the gun and the baton. Yeah, got the gun and baton. The gun can holster. The baton has its holstered mode and its unholstered mode. Has the Gatling gun. It unfolds out. None of the other additional weapons, because I don't think G3 came with any of the additional weapons. So we don't get like the chainsaw blade or anything like that. To round out G3's loadout. I don't know if... Oh yeah, we also don't get the little rocket missile to go on the end of the launcher. And I don't think... Yeah, because it would equip on that side, and there's nothing to have the gun equip. So, shame. So, all of that, like we said, is like we've seen, is 1 set. And here's G6, which is new for the Akito movie. Looks nice. Has her backpack, which apparently unfolds out into these big set of wings, which look nice as well. And that's it for that set. G6 is on her own with her 2 guns, her big wings, a clear version of our normal Soto stand, and the regular stand. So I guess you can do flight poses with her. Nothing else additional for any of the Agito figures, no additional accessories, just basically her stuff. And if you'll excuse me, I have to go look up Big Soku's article on this because it had the prices. Because I think that's an important thing to distinguish on this. I have to go back a bit because it was Tuesday. Big Soku posts like 1,001 things. So 1 second, folks. I should be almost... Good lord. Okay. I think I just have to go forward. There it is. So Big Soku has the G7 G3X set at 7260 and the G6 set as 59.95 yen. Which, for comparison, the Chalice set that has the parts to turn Blade and Garen's Ace forms into Jack forms is 5280. And then the Liangle Garen King form set is 660. So a bit of a price bump on both. And it's the same format, basically, at least for one of these sets. The other one, not so much. It really sucks that this doesn't have anything else with it. It's just G6. It also sucks because this is also our new female writer for Agito in general. And we get her stuff. We get her flight pack. That's it. Like, it's cool that, like, with these two sets, you round out basically the entire G series outside of G4. But, like, they could have, like, tossed us some of the Agito parts to, like, turn, like, ground form Agito into Flame, Storm, or Trinity. That would have been nice. Could have thrown us, I don't know, you could throw us stickers for G3 Mild, because I'm pretty sure G3 and G3 Mild are the exact same suit with just a small, like sticker difference. Literally. That doesn't help me at all. Thank you for pulling up the song and not the show. Thanks, Google. I appreciate that. Here's G3. Agito writers. Okay, so there is a few differences that the shoulder. That's a different paint on the shoulder pads, I believe. But that's a new chest. Yeah, that's a completely different chest. And the head's different, I think. Otherwise, everything else is the same suit, just painted differently. So you could have done that for us, since they put G3 Mild on display for whatever fucking reason. Since it was only in a one special. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed in this. At least the G6 set. The G7, G3X, that's cool. That's something at least that gets you, like, basically the two final forms for Ikawa. But yeah, I think the blog, I know someone pointed it out, but I think the translation for me didn't quite pan out the same way. Hey, Buddy, how's it going? I thought someone said that they might have said that there was more Aikito sets on the way, which would be nice. So we don't have, oh, nice. We will be talking about Holiday in a second. It's not an American holiday. Yeah, it might be somewhere. I might be misreading something in the blog. But maybe there'll be other Aikito sets. It'd be nice because we don't have Shining. And it'd be nice to have Shining since it's like, hey, we got G3X and G7. Where the fuck Shining? Now, where the fuck is Exceed Gills? I know we're trying to bury Gills a little bit because of the actor, but still, it'd be nice to have the other two final forms from the show. Yeah, can also say, since it seems like the early screening reports for the Akito movie were correct, there is nothing else additional besides G6 and G7 for the movie. There's two monster things. One I think would be kind of nice to have. The other one, absolutely not. I don't think Soto's touching that with a 10-foot pole. Granted, I don't think many people would probably want that outside of the monster lovers, because it is certainly a design choice. I'm not gonna say it's a bad one, but it's certainly a choice. I can grab the pictures of it if y'all desire to see them. But forewarning, these are spoilers for the movie. These are in the movie pamphlet you get when you go and see movies in Japan. Or when you go and see a specific movie in Japan, they would sometimes have like a pamphlet for you to like read before the movie starts. It has like information and stuff. Where's the pictures? Where's the one picture? Here's the one. Yeah, in theaters. Yeah, they put out the Agito movie that they've put out is like full proper, like full-time theatrical release, at least in Japan. I think it has a theatrical run planned for Southeast Asia because I think they announced that this week. We still don't know how it's getting released internationally, even though they said the movie was going to go out internationally. So we're probably waiting a few months on that, which is fine. So anyway, spoilers for the Agito movie of things that show up in the Agito movie. Here's two of the monster suits that show up in the movie that we didn't know about before. So basically we get the Gil Agito seems to be this like mass-produced fusion of the Gil and Agito suits, basically. That's happening because of events of the movie. And here we have the Trinity version of it and then the Shining version of it. No burning version of it because, I don't know. They just felt like skipping it. So as you can see, that wouldn't be such a bad thing, I think, for Soto to pull off. That feels like another writer-esque. That right one, I don't think that one's happening from like anyone. I don't know if I would want that on my shelf, to be honest. So, as you saw, we have a Blockies leak. Hey, look, it's Invisible Woman from Blockies. From Marvel Rivals, specifically. This is in their champion class, which is their, like, 6-inch-ish size. It kind of depends on the figure. But yeah, there she is. She has, like, some general, like, woof effects, and then she has a shield effect. And then hands. Like I mentioned earlier, I believe today or tomorrow is technically China's Labor Day / Labor Week. They apparently have a week dedicated to week unlike us with Labor Day, basically. Kind of. Not super 100% sure on it, but kind of. I don't think it's like a full week, but it's like a day at least. But yeah, so basically, like, the next week is going to be, like, no Blockies news because basically, there's not going to be any information. Which I would assume is why... I have to grab the link for this. Whee! Blockies Official is doing a giveaway this week. Basically, every day they're giving away a set of something. Tomorrow they're giving out Galaxy... That 2? Yeah, Galaxy 2 Naruto. Well, Naruto Shippuden specifically. But yeah, they're giving out, like, Wave 2 of their Galaxy stuff there. You could probably guess what the rest of these are. I'm not going to bother because... I don't know. They were like, comment with what you want to see, and I'm go, can I get some Ultraman Galaxy S, please? Thank you. And they were like, Ultraman, you say? And I'm like, is that a yes? Is that a no? But anyway, they're doing this on their socials for the next, like, week. Which definitely feels like one of those, we're not doing news for the next week. Or don't expect any news from us this week. Here's like a week worth of giveaways. Oh yeah. That's your Blockies update for like the next week. I won't show it off, but Zenless last night put out their little like set. I guess you can call it a cinematic teaser for I was trying to find the assembly for Akiva. For their season 3. And it had neat and cool stuff in it. I'm excited to see what season 3 has to offer. Okay. They're right here, but we're redesigning them tonight, so they're about to go poof here in a second. I forgot to pull up my reference image. Oh wait, was it right? That's right there. Thank you, Windows, for just having it right there in the receipt. Yes. It's called Godzilla Minus Zero. They put out a trailer for it. If you're wondering why, it's called Minus One Did Money. Like, a lot of money. So they're like, I guess we just make a sequel to this. No, there isn't. There is a one-time DRM check for digital titles. I think it's just digital titles on PlayStation 5. I don't know if it's all digital purchases, but there's a one-time DRM check. Like, basically, when you purchase it, it checks it and goes, you're good, and then never checks again. There is not a, it waits, you have to check in, you have to, like, connect to the internet every 30 days. I don't know about that. Yeah, it's just a one-time ownership check, or online ownership check. That's it. That is all it is. It is not an actual, there's not a 30-day thing. Sony even said themselves, like, yeah, no, there's not a 30-day thing. We don't know what people are fucking talking about. Granted, it took them like 5 days to say that after people investigated and found the exact same thing. Okay. Probably just keep. I think was that full? It's 5.1. 5.1. At 5. At 6. Oh, that's the wrong dimension. Stupid. Seven, 6. Oh no. Oh well. I wasn't super interested in that game anyway. Well, it's not too dissimilar from Returnal, I think. So, like, if you weren't interested in Returnal, I don't know why you would be interested in this game to start with. To be perfectly honest. If you didn't like Returnal and how it looked, I don't know what about Saros would make you interested in Saros. No? Isn't that the third-person roguelike that is from the same devs as Returnal? Or are we talking about two different games? Because Saros is the third-person roguelike from the Returnal devs, if I recall correctly. Unless there is a second game out right now that is also called Saros. Somehow I think we are talking about two different games. Fair. How do I want to do this? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, yeah. Oh, you don't like your shmups? That is... that real quick. Jot down some... So that should be... just say 13. Keep. It's weird for me to say it feels more like a Silent Hill movie than a Resident Evil movie, but I think that's just because of the tone of the trailer. Makes me go, oh, this is a Silent Hill movie because it is somebody alone in a desolate environment surrounded by monsters. That's a bit more Resident Evil than it is, or a bit more Silent Hill than it is Resident Evil. Like, I know some of the some Resident Evils kind of like can feel that way, but I feel like it's more. It feels a lot more psychological horror than it does survival horror. I think is the key distinction, because Silent Hill is psychological horror, Resident Evil is survival horror. That Clayface one was very like, here's a horror movie with Clayface, and I'm like, all right, cool. um. So we'll go. Oh, that's 13. It's 7. Okay. Jotting down some dimensions, and like kind of like puzzling this out real quick. That should be a 13. That's it. Ah. Of course. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Bring that. Okay. Whoop, zip, zip, zip. Yeah, that sounds right. Looking for an additional reference image for myself. Yeah, that's tiny as hell. Can I get something bigger, please? Big. Big picture, please. Big picture. That's not bigger. Thank you. Ah. This should be. Hmm. Yeah, not a particularly good decision. Oh. Thank you. I want this to go out. That. That's 3, 6. So we'll say 8. 2 gets me both sides. Oh yeah, they are doing a boys spinoff because gotta keep bringing in that boys money because the show's almost over. That's why I think it was on the Sound Out 12 stream that I think he pointed out that like the reason the Spider-Man Noir show is dropping in full is because of like the timing of Boys and Invincible, I think, and all that. that it's dropping on Amazon, I think when The Boys season is done. But it needs to be, but they're wanting it out in full before Brand New Day. So they're dropping it in full instead of doing like multi-episode batches weekly. They're just like, here's the full show in noir and in like color, which that's cool. I'll give it a. It feels weird that it's like a pseudo Spider-Verse tie-in because it's kind of maybe the same Spider-Man from Noir, or same Noir from Spider-Verse, but not. And I'm like, why? You could have just made a Noir movie. Like, it doesn't have to be a Spider-Verse tie-in. You introduce people to the concept of Spider-Man Noir. It doesn't have to be that specific Spider-Man Noir. It's okay. People are understanding of like. Okay. Hmm. How am I gonna do this? How do I? Ah, shoot. Oh, wait. Not that one. Wait, no. Nope, I made the right call. Made the right call. Made the right call. Oh my god. Go the same way. Alright, Devs buddy, you have a good night. Eh. All these first. Why is that in? Is this not straight? No. Why? God. Thank you. More. No, that's 5. That one's 3. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, right. Do that. Okay, take it from that. Oh, come the fuck on. What do you... I'm confused. go look at something else for a second. Just get annoyed because I'm just like, nothing's turning out right. It's falling asleep. You know, limit every word in existence. Hey, Exceed 2 finally comes out next month. Well, June next month. It's not quite May yet. Oh, those so Midnight Chronicles sets come out November. Okay. Frustrated. Let's keep not cooperate. Are we done? Are we done? Are we fucking done? You know what, folks? I think I'm done for tonight. I'm tired of fighting this. Nothing I'm doing I'm happy with. The internet's pissing me off. I think we're just gonna start fresh with Aito next week. I think I just need a long break from this Kiva one. It's just nothing's cooperating. And there goes the internet again. We gotta stay up long enough for me to fucking end the stream. All right, it's scheduled for the week. You know what? Tomorrow's Rose Squadron 3, Saturdays, whatever Tommy decides on. Sundays, TGS. YouTube stuff's going up on it. There's the Blue Sky for when we go live in the Discord if you want to drop by. So I'm done for tonight, folks. I'll see you tomorrow.